Driving this Hyundai will give you a fun day. I'll include a link to the Murdoch Hyundai's website in the description down below. They're providing us with the car. I'll also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood is a turbo 2.5 liter 4-cylinder that goes to an 8-speed dual clutch. Fuel economy is 23 around town, 32 on the highway, with power outputs being 290 horsepower and then 311 pound-feet of torque. I'm trying to hit 500,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I'd really appreciate it if you'd help out with that. This flat gray works really well with the N-Line, especially the light bar you get with the Sonatas. The extra headlight clusters below that light bar. You've got some parking sensors up front, and then you guys can see the N-Line badge. And that will cap things off for the front end. Again, it looks good. Tire wheel setup is 245 by 40 by 19. You've got silver mixed with the black to trim N logo there in the center of the wheel. Another N-Line badge on the side. You also have some black to trim on the door handles, mirror caps. And as you can see with the side profile, it's a long car. When it comes to key fob features, we've got our lock and unlock function, remote start. On the side, you've got the opening for the trunk too. You've got those tabs to throw down these seats, and storage space back here. Again, it's a big car, so it is pretty large. Blacked out trim piece there at the top, and then you got a light bar in the back for the taillights, and then look at those exhaust tips. Pretty aggressive. That will cap things off for the exterior of the N-Line.
This week's giveaway is huge if you are a NASCAR fan. Dream Giveaway is working with the King Richard Petty to offer a fully custom wide-body Hellcat Charger. It produces 885 horsepower. It's got wheels, it's got an exhaust, it's got custom leather seats. It really does have everything. Not only can you win this car, but it will come with $25,000 in cash to help pay for the taxes, and your donation goes to help children's and veterans charities. Use code BHC or click the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment. This will give you 4x bonus entries with any donation, $25 or more.
Let's now check out the interior. We've got lots of stitching, and you've got some kind of a darker grayish trim on the door panel. That theme continues on the seats, but then you also have some, looks like suede added to the center. Legroom back here is good. We've got some vents in the rear, USB ports, little storage pocket there. And then headroom's a little bit tighter. Keyless entry for up front, and let's check it out. Blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. This also comes with the Bose sound system, and it has acoustic glass, by the way, but also nice trim on the door panel. N logo there on the front seat, again perforated down the center. The driver's seat's power adjustable with lumbar support. The passenger seat's manual. This leads us to the steering wheel. We've got perforated trim on either side, paddle shifters on the back of the steering wheel for the dual clutch. Voice command, volume controls here on the front face. On the left side, you've got your cruise control with your steering assist function, and then this does come with a column shifter like other new Hyundais. Digital cluster in the center. You can change the information that's displayed with that center unit depending on what you're looking for, and then it'll also display the drive modes. It doesn't really change the cluster with the drive modes, but it changes the car's performance. Backup camera in reverse, good resolution with it. And then as for the infotainment system, it's pretty quick to respond. You've got nice shortcut buttons for the different items, and it's all very easy to read. Dual zone climate controls below. We also have your heated seat controls, volume controls built into that with the rest of the analog controls for the radio setup. USB ports to the 12-volt phone charging pad too. Get your drive mode select behind that with the auto hold and the camera shortcut button. Got some cup holders, nice trim there. The center console's got good trim and storage overall. But yeah, it feels pretty premium in here when you touch the different items. And then we do have a control here for the center flip top. $37,325 for the N-Line. Let's see how this performs. Let's set off in the N-Line. So this is basically a very similar setup to what Mercedes offers with the C-Class, except that's $60,000. This, again, is sub 40. And although the rear windows are double pane, the front windows are double pane, so very good insulation. Luxury car automakers typically don't do double pane glass until you go up to like 100K plus, and even then they'll like have it as an option a lot of times. So I mean, this is like becoming a meme at this point. Hyundai's like, we're gonna give you full-blown luxury car with great performance, sub $40,000, and the Mercedes is, the best we can do is maybe some of those features, not all of them, but most of them, and 60,000. Almost twice the price. You know what I mean? It's comical at this point. what these luxury automakers are trying to charge for. I mean, you know, people used to say that luxury cars used to be badge engineering, but like nowadays it is massively badge engineering. So good torque. It's smooth. The dual clutch is a little bit herky-jerky at very low speeds, but it's not too bad. Popping into the sport mode here. Yeah, it's got good power. Not bad at all. That's comfortable. This is, again, this is a full-blown luxury car. It doesn't have cooled seats, which would be a nice feature to have, but other than that, I mean, yeah, like I said, this is top-notch. Yeah, the power on this is actually very impressive. And it's quiet. I mean, you got the highway right there, and I can't even hear the cars. So it just goes to show you, double paned windows, they make a world of difference. In conclusion, this handles great, it's comfortable, it's pretty good fuel economy, it's got lots of good features. I said this in my Kia K5 review. The K5 GT is basically the same car as the Sonata N-Line. But yeah, the same story applies. Why buy a luxury car when this exists? Yeah, I understand it's not all-wheel drive, I get it. That would be one nice thing they could add, but again, I'm sure they would say, well, go buy a Genesis G70. Well, I want a Hyundai with all-wheel drive that's less than 40 grand, not a G70 for 50, okay? Okay. That aside, yeah, it's such a good value. It is such a good value. And it's not like Hyundai, the thing is, all these automakers are getting their parts from similar sources, and a lot of times the same sources. They're putting the same stuff in the cars nowadays, and that's, as someone who reviews cars, I would say that prior to like the pre-COVID cars, there was still definitely some badge engineering, but it was nowhere near the level that we see today. Like today, there are very, very few luxury cars that are actually, it's hard to say luxury cars ever worth it because they're very expensive, but there are very few that are worth it at all. Because you look at the technology that these cars provide, the powertrain, just everything that's going on with the modern luxury cars, and you're getting the same exact thing in an economy car. Like literally the same thing with the materials, the engine, the transmission, like all of it's the same tech, same quality. You just pay thousands, tens of thousands more for the luxury variant. So before you go and buy a luxury sedan, take a look at Hyundai. I know that some people can't get past the badge, but that just means that you're too prideful. Pride is a sin. So if you don't want to be sinful, I guess that's a stupid thing to say on YouTube. But you know, seriously, like, not buying a car because the badge on the front is the dumbest. It's dumber than dumb. It really is. Because if you're getting the features and the performance, and this car looks great too, you're getting all of that for a lot less money. Like, why not? Why not? Why pay more for less? Like, ask yourself that. Why pay more for less? I think it's foolish.